Good
Welcome back.
morning.
Good morning. Good morning.
Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Sir.
Requesting everybody, please mute yourself. Requesting everybody, please mute yourself. And today we'll start this session with one small exercise. Write in the chat box only one thing which you like most in our last 2 days session. पीछे के 2 दिन के सेशन में जो आपको सबसे ज्यादा पसंद आया है, ऐसी कोई एक बात in a sentence write in the chat box. For last 2 days we had discussed around four sessions. So whatever you feel that this is good, that can be used, that is interesting, write that on the chat box. We'll start from there. Got an answer, opening and closing remark. Anyone else? Requesting everybody, please contribute your thoughts. Please contribute your thoughts. Classroom management and micro teaching. Making students surprised to avoid. Well said. Well said. Micro teaching procedures, time management. Well said. Method of punishment. New idea, innovation. Well said. What more? Establishing procedure, microcycle, sitting arrangement. Very well said. Lesson plan. Feedback. Motivation session plan. Well said. Innovative teaching method. Teaching methods. Recording of lecture. All right. So now we'll start today's session with one very interesting topic, that is instructor's role in development of trainees and institute. Anybody from Meghalaya, anybody from Sikkim, please unmute yourself so that we can talk. Anyone from Meghalaya, anyone from Sikkim, please unmute yourself so that we can talk. Anyone from Meghalaya or anyone from Sikkim, please unmute yourself so that we can talk. Anyone there?
Yes, sir. Good morning, sir. Sikkim. Sir, Netra Prasad Sharma, diesel mechanic instructor, Namchi ITI, sir.
Good morning, sir. Mr. Sharma,
Yes, sir.
for any institution, finance is very important. Agreed?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And the finance comes with the student enrollment.
Yes, sir.
So the first thing is, if you had 100 students capacity, you should have 100 admissions.
Yes, sir.
And for these 100 admissions, you wish that you could get maximum fees.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
why a student will take admission in your institute and why he will pay that high fee? Why? I just wanted to understand from you that why a student select an institute. You can write in the chat box your answers. Why a student select an institute? Write it in your chat box. The reason why any student takes admission in your institute. Anyone like to talk on that? That's placement record. Somebody said placement record.
Yes, sir.
Facilities. Result is good. Was the popular
quality of teaching, sir.
Past record. Quality teaching. To get a skill, reputation, more skills. Mr. Sharma, do you agree that placement plays a big role? GS Sangma, sir. GS Sangma. GS Sangma. Shalini ma'am. Pooja Paul. Anyone is there?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, do you agree that placement plays a big role, big impact? Only
Yes, sir.
student takes admission in those institutions where they get a good placement.
Yes, sir. Mostly students are taking admission according to the placement, sir.
So who is responsible for this good placement?
Sir, management, I guess.
Management is overall responsible for everything, right?
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, just imagine a scenario, your institution is not getting enough student. That means the institute is not earning.
Yes, sir.
Do you think that your promotion, your salaries will come at time?
No, sir.
And what do you want? A less salary or more salary?
Sir, more salary.
To get a more salary, to get a better facility in the institute, a better workshop, better environment, better things, you need to have finances.
Yes, sir.
And the finances comes from the placement.
Yes, sir.
And placement is done only for the students.
Yes.
And the company is not fools. Those who are going to give placement to your students, they need a proper, trained, skillful employees.
Yes, sir.
And who is teaching to these students? Who is responsible to make them skillful?
Sir, instructors. We.
Only you are responsible to make your student skillful.
Yes, sir.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So now the role of instructor comes in the forefront.
Yes, sir.
Do you agree on that?
Yes, sir. I totally agree.
There are two types of teachers, more or less.
Yes.
One who enjoys teaching, and another
Yes, sir.
set of teachers who is working in the institute.
Yes.
There are two different things. You enter in a class, teach over there because you are paid. And the
Yes, sir.
second time, you enter in the class, teach over there because you like to teach, you love to teach.
Yes, sir.
They are two different things. With this 6 days FDP, it is my responsibility to create skills in you so that you can pass those skills to your students,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
So there are two types of teachers in any institution. One, the teacher enters in the class and delivers syllabus. And second, teachers enters in the class and not only deliver syllabus to make the student understood and skilled.
Yes, sir.
So now in any professional education, the role of teacher is not only the knowledge transformation, but the fundamental change in the student's ability and capability.
Yes, sir.
Now, just think on that. A student knows the trade of mechanics very well, or beauty very well, or electronics very well, right?
Yes, sir.
But he is not a team player.
Okay, sir.
He is not understand the importance of time management.
Okay, sir.
He is not error free. His work is not error free.
Okay, sir.
He is not a patient listener.
Okay.
He cannot work hours together.
Okay, sir.
He is not serious in his work. He is not quick learner.
Okay, sir.
Do you think that this student, after pass out, will succeed in his life?
No, sir.
And when you enter in the class, you are teaching your trade only.
Yes.
Do you get an opportunity to teach them all these skills?
No, sir.
And these skills are as important as the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
So don't you think that the responsibility of a teacher in a class is not only the transformation of knowledge and skill, but also other things do?
Yes, sir. Of course.
Your management has given you a syllabus to teach,
Yes, sir.
and they are very particular in evaluating you that whether you are delivering your syllabus in time or not.
Yes, sir.
They are particular in testing the knowledge of a student after you teach.
Yes, sir.
But nobody is looking at all these aspects what I discussed now.
Yes.
Do you have any mechanism to test the teamwork, the time management, the confidence, the error-free working, the clean working? Do you have any provision to test all those things periodically with your student?
Sir, I sometimes take tests and quizzes.
No.
Group discussion and
Whether
all.
management is checking all those things?
No, sir. Not particularly.
Ma'am, there are few teachers who become mentor to the student. They understand their role and they do all those exercises in the class.
Yes.
But the rest of your colleagues may not be doing all those things.
Yes, sir.
Just imagine a very knowledgeable student is there,
Okay, sir.
those who can write very well on your answer sheets and get very good marks.
Okay, sir.
But in practice, they are very weak. Because
Yes.
in workshop, it is not only knowledge, it is a different skills that is needed to work.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, I am giving you my example.
Okay, sir.
When I was a student, I had been given the understanding by my teachers that when you pass out, you will have a good job with an air-conditioned chamber, with a beautiful secretary to work with.
Okay, sir.
When I passed out, nothing was there. So when I entered in my work life, there was no air conditioner, no support system. I need to do everything myself.
Okay, sir.
And it took me around 3 months to understand, should I continue or should I left? I'm giving you another example, ma'am.
Okay, sir.
A student has been in your class for whole of these semesters,
Okay, sir.
and you had given him the understanding of various topics, concepts.
Okay, sir.
If you had not given him the concept of how to use all those things in real life,
Yes, sir.
they will fail to apply all those things in real life.
Yes, sir, of course.
One another example is there.
Okay.
3-4 months back, I was talking with one of the Polytechnic college
Okay.
with the student of mechanical engineering. Now all mechanical engineering big corporate houses where the mechanical engineers are needed are having automated plants. The plants are now automated,
Okay, sir.
and the syllabus and workshop of these educational institutions are not automated.
Okay, sir.
So when a student enters in real work life scenario, he need to operate, say for example, a crane with the
Yes,
help
sir.
of a computer.
Yes, sir.
He had been taught, he knows how to operate the crane,
Yes.
but he had not been given understanding that it has to be done with the help of computer.
Yes, sir.
So the real life automation has not been taught to the student
Yes, sir.
because it was not in the syllabus.
Yes, sir.
So the teachers are not supposed to teach
No.
because in examination it is not coming.
No, sir.
But for the student and for the placement, if a student do not know how to work in automations, do you think that bigger company will come and employ these students?
No, sir.
So you had given all the best in the classroom, but the students are not fit to work in the industry on day one because your
Yes, sir.
syllabus is outdated.
Yes, sir.
Nobody is asking you to change the syllabus, or do not have the ability or the capability or permission to change the syllabus.
Yes, sir.
but you are always have the liberty to teach something extra.
Yes, sir, of course.
Whatever the syllabus is, you can teach always extra on that.
Yes, sir.
So the entire traditional teaching need to be changed with job fit teaching.
Yes, sir.
The teacher
Very
need
important.
to understand the changes in the industry.
Yes, sir.
Madam, I am asking you another question.
Okay, sir.
What trade you teach?
Sir, employability skills.
So you are the right person to talk with all those things, right?
Okay, sir.
Ma'am,
Yes, sir.
let's have an example of a trade. For example, electrical trade, right?
Okay, sir.
In the electrical
Yes.
trade, 50 students are there in your institute.
Okay, sir.
Out of these 50, 5 are not ready to work in factory setup
Okay, sir.
as per their physical understanding and ability. They do not want to work in the factory setup, right?
Okay, sir.
5 are interested to search work in and around.
Okay, sir.
5 and 10 can go anywhere based on the organization or the factory.
Okay, sir.
So in your locality or your placement cell has come down that these are the 10 industry where these electrician trade student can get a job.
Okay, sir.
Out of these 10 industries, 3 are cement industry,
Okay.
2 are automobile industry, 3 is service industry, few are electrical equipment manufacturing industry,
Sir,
few
pardon?
are these 50 students are from the electrical trade, right?
Okay, sir.
And the placement cell has come down with the 10 industry where they can get a job,
Yes, sir.
right? Out of this 10 industry, 2 industry are from cement sector, 5
Okay,
are
sir.
from electrical equipment manufacturing sector, 3 are from automobile sector, 2 are from
Okay, sir.
role of installation or working in customer care to
Okay, sir.
resolve the issues of electrical equipments, right?
Okay, sir.
So somebody has to sit in a customer care and resolve problem over telephone, over net, right?
Okay, sir.
And someone has to stand in a cement factory to resolve the problems.
Yes.
All the nature of job is same or different? All nature of job is same or different?
Sir, different, sir.
So for this different set of job, whether the students are prepared
Yes, sir.
differently, they need
Sorry, sir.
to be trained differently so that they can take care of the job requirement. They can make themselves prepare with the
Yes, sir.
different job requirements.
Yes, sir.
Do the electrician trade teacher has done their job effectively to make these 50 students prepare for different industry? Or
Yes, sir.
the teacher has in the classroom deliver same for everybody?
Yes, sir.
Now the scenario is, Pooja ma'am, teacher has delivered
Yes,
same technology, same concept to all 50 students.
Yes,
Now
sir.
the placement cell, in very few hours, say 5 hours, 10 hours, 15 hours, they want to create the suitability of a student for that particular job. That is not possible.
Yes, sir.
You cannot change a student in 2
No.
days.
No, sir. Of course not.
So if the electrician trade teachers understand these differences, then the classroom, they could have given examples, they could have make their student prepared for different industry.
Yes, sir.
For let's have another example. The
Okay.
placement cell has done remarkable job and called an cement plant at your institute for the on-campus job.
Okay, sir.
The cement industry wants a job fit students, right?
Okay, sir. Yes, sir.
So during the campus interview, the cement industry organization is asking the students, have you ever seen a cement plant? What are the problems you can face in cement plant? Or these are the equipments, do you know how to use this equipment?
Okay, sir.
So the equipment used in the cement plant, whether a student knows the electrical circuit of those equipments.
Okay, sir.
If a student is not able to give answers because he was not being taught in the class to work in the cement industry,
Yes, sir.
they will not reply properly.
No. Yes, sir.
So the placement will be, if it is being done, it will be in the lower salary.
Yes.
So who is the responsible for not
Instructor.
creating good placement for the company, for the institute?
Yes, sir. Instructor.
Am I clear with you all, sir?
Yes, sir.
For everybody, am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
Then what is the solution? The solution is only simple. The teacher should know what are the qualities a student must have to get this job
Yes, sir.
before the start of the session.
Yes.
You must have a meeting with your placement cell that after this 1 year, which are the companies the placement cell is looking to make your student placed.
Yes, sir.
And Pooja madam is having this 10 industry which will come after 1 year for the placement.
Yes.
And the student has given their options that I will go with these 2-3 institutes, industries.
Okay, sir.
So during 1 year, all the teachers involved in the teaching of these students will not only give this syllabus, but also make them prepare for the industry.
Yes, sir.
Am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
It is not only on the concept, it is not only on the theory, it is not only on the machines used in that industry. It is on the caring, it is on the knowledge, it is on the team management, it is on the patience, it is on the quick learning, it is on the time management, it is on the error-free working, it is on the cleanness, it is on the smartness, it is on the obedience, it is on the follow-up, it is on the reporting. A student is working in workshop. After the entire day in the industry, he needs to write a report, what I did today.
Yes, sir.
So if a student is not been trained in the education institution, how to write a report after the work, He can do the work very well in the workshop, but he is very weak in writing the reports to their seniors.
Okay,
The
sir.
employee is appreciated.
Yes.
So employee need to understand all those things.
Yes, sir.
So now there are jobs. Every student gets a job of 10,000 rupees or job of 50,000 rupees. It only difference is not only on the knowledge. Knowledge is only 20%.
Yes, sir.
Rest 80% depends on n number of other factors.
Yes, sir.
If being an employee, if I am not error free, I cannot expect much salary,
Yes, sir.
because in the workshop, works is in flow. One
Yes,
work
sir.
is related for other work.
Yes, sir.
My finishing of work is raw material for you,
Yes, sir.
and you finish your work, that is a raw material for the other person.
Yes, sir.
So if my work, if the first worker has made an error, the second, third, fourth, fifth in the entire line is bound to create errors.
Yes, sir.
So the error-free working is important.
Yes, sir, of course.
So n number of things are there. Am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
So the students are not only required to understand theory, not only understand how to use it, not only understand the skills, but they must be job fit mentally,
Yes, sir.
emotionally, intellectually.
Yes.
So the entire exercises of teamwork, time management, error-free working, like that, has to be exhibited and learned during the teaching of your classes.
Yes, sir.
So, ma'am, I'm requesting you, when you create a lesson plan
Yes, sir.
of 40 lectures of entire session,
Yes, sir.
you must incorporate that I need to teach them time management.
Yes, sir.
Out of these 40 lectures, I must teach them at least 6-7 times time management.
Yes, sir.
So entire session of these 40 lectures of this semester, in which lecture I will teach them time management, that you need to write in your lesson plan.
Yes, sir.
And how you will teach this lesson time management to them during this chapter. You need to plan on that.
Yes, sir.
Likewise, you need to plan them in the team management, team spirit.
Yes, sir.
So in the out of 40 lectures, he must be given 3, 4, 5 opportunity to learn and exhibit team management.
Yes, sir.
So the entire 40 lectures, every aspect need to be incorporated in your lesson plans. Lesson plan number 1 or 2 or 5 or 10. Every time something should be there.
Yes, sir.
Am I clear with everybody?
Yes,
If
sir.
yes, please write in the chat box yes. And for the principals, it is a mandate for you to create this lesson plan for every faculties, and please check on the lesson plan whether they have been given an opportunity to teach all those things or not.
Yes, sir.
Am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
There are another thing, mentoring. I'm not entering in the topic because it is a topic of around 4 hours. I'm just giving you an idea that every institute, every student must have a mentor. And the mentor knows everything. The mentor
Yes, sir.
may be from the electrician trade, but he has to certain ideas and understanding on other trades also.
Yes, sir.
And he is responsible to create an employability with the student.
Yes,
So
sir.
the teacher of employability skill, it is the responsibility of teacher of employability skill to teach all your faculties. I repeat, madam, if you are a teacher of employability skill,
Yes,
it
sir.
is your responsibility and your principal's responsibility to make all your faculties aware the fundamentals of employability.
Yes, sir. Absolutely.
So you need to teach them at least once in a month,
Yes, sir.
but it never happens.
Yes, sir.
Everybody thinks that they are master on the topic,
Yes, sir.
right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
Nobody is accepting that since you are a teacher of employability, you know little better than others.
Yes, sir.
What to do? This is irony.
Yes, sir.
Is there any question from anyone? See, we had to cover various aspects. Normally, these aspects, this topic which I had taken in this FDP, we used to teach only these plus few in a 1 year program, where you are a residential program where you spend 5-6 hours every day with me or people like me. So I just wanted to create an atmosphere and give you certain ideas what to do and how to do. So I'm just touching and moving ahead. We had another program that is MDP, Management Development Program, organized by Jharkhand Government Tool Room, where we focused on little more on these aspects. For example, the employability aspect, the placement and all those things. Those who had attended, or if you wish, you can attend that too, so that you can have the little more understanding on that. Another thing I could like to discuss with the principal. Any principal is there? Please volunteer yourself.
Yes,
so
sir.
that I can talk with you. Sir, you are from which place?
Yeah, Uttar Pradesh. My name is Jabbar Singh. I'm the Graham Industrial Institute, Ghaziabad, Uttar Pradesh.
Right, sir.
Yeah.
Sir, principal, sir.
Yes, sir.
This is a very important slide for all the principals and the head department and faculties.
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
Please remain unmuted so that I can talk with you.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
Any institute, when a student takes admission,
Yes, sir.
it is the responsibility of the principal
Yes, sir.
to make them employable after the course.
Right, sir.
And during the entire period of the education, that is a year, 2 year, 3 year, 4 year, whatever it is, as per the syllabus, as per the quorum,
Yes, sir.
you conduct various periodical tests.
Yes, sir.
And all these tests are basically based to test the understanding, concept, and application.
Yes, sir.
Based on syllabus only.
Yes, sir.
The personality development of a student
Yes,
is
sir.
also the responsibility of the principal.
Yes, yes, sir.
Giving equal opportunity to all students is also a responsibility of the principal.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Tracking their development every time
Yes, sir.
is also the responsibility of the principal, so that if something is going wrong with the student,
Yes, sir.
you get the information
Yes, sir.
and you plan to rectify these problems immediately.
Right, sir.
If you know after this semester that I
Yes,
am not good in this,
Yes, sir.
the semester is over.
Yes, sir.
What maximum a principal can do? You can arrange such an extra class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And how many classes you can arrange? 5, 6, 10. You had a limitation,
Yes, sir.
right?
Right.
If you know in the first month of the semester
Yes, sir.
that these are the problems, you and your faculties can decide, work, plan, and rectify.
Yes, sir.
So I am giving you a solution how
Yes,
to
sir.
create an evaluation for your students.
Right, sir. Right, sir.
Every month, you select 5 attributes, qualities you
Yes, sir.
wanted to teach to your students.
Yes, sir.
5 qualities, right?
Yes, sir.
Say, for example, one is the knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Second is use of that knowledge.
Yes, sir.
Third is critical thinking,
Yes, sir.
because all the problems in workshop does not come from the textbook.
Yes, sir.
The student need to apply their brain and use 4, 5 different techniques in one action.
Yes, sir.
That is critical thinking, right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Fourth is his behavior. Fifth is his learning interest and ability, right?
Yes, sir.
For example, sixth is his responses.
Yes, sir.
Next is his cleanness.
Yes, sir.
Next is his how he works error free, time management.
Yes,
So
sir.
you select only 5 for this
Yes, sir.
month,
Okay.
and you create a Excel sheet
Yes, sir.
where all the name of students are in the left side, and the
Yes, sir.
top column
Yes,
these
sir.
5 attributes are written,
Yes, sir.
and give the same sheet to all the faculties who interact with this student in this month,
Right, sir.
and ask every teacher, you go and teach in the class,
Yes, sir.
test these 5 abilities over there,
Yes, sir.
show me how you are going to test these 5 abilities of the students
Yes, sir.
in your lesson plan, because in that month the teacher has taken say 15 classes. One
Yes, sir.
teacher has taken 15 classes for this student.
Yes, sir.
4 teachers are teaching them.
Yes, sir.
So altogether around 50-60 classes are there in a month
Yes, sir.
for that student.
Yes, sir.
Same sheet is with all the teachers,
Yes, sir.
and the teacher need to give a lesson plan to you that how he is going to test the knowledge, understanding, time management, whatever the attribute you have selected in the class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
You discuss it before start of the month,
Okay, sir.
and the teacher enters in the class.
Yes, sir.
Out of these 35, 40, 50 students, in lecture number 1, he will test these knowledge with 6 students, 5 students, 10 students, depending upon the ability of the teacher.
Yes, sir.
I may test of 10 students, someone may test only 3 students because he is not so fast.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But out in the class, I had selected 5 students to test all those things.
Yes, sir.
I tested.
Yes,
Other
sir.
students have also responded.
Yes, sir.
After the class, I again sit in the teacher's room, open that skill, and
Yes,
that Excel sheet, I give marks to the students.
Yes, sir.
5 students are pinpointed.
Yes, sir.
I know what they did. I can mark them properly.
Yes, sir.
Few students has responded in the class without the invitation. They prompted to respond.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And few students has not reacted.
Right.
Those
sir.
who have not reacted given an average marks,
Yes, sir.
and rest gets as per their performance, they get marks over there.
Right, sir.
In the next class, same teacher enters and select other set of student
Yes, sir.
and do this exercise with all his 15 lectures in that month.
Yes, sir.
Similarly, all other 3 teachers who are teaching to same set of student in this month for different subjects,
Yes, sir.
they are also marking their
Yes,
Excel
sir.
sheet,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And you need to, they are marking the giving marks between 1 to 10,
Yes,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
And these entire 4 teachers, 15 classes sheet has been given to the computer operator of your institution or any
Right.
non-teaching staff
Yes, sir.
to enter it on Excel sheet of a computer.
Yes, sir.
If teachers are given a computer, they can enter it over there. If not, it can be done by someone.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do not pressurize a teacher to do,
Right, sir.
right? So
Right.
this entire sheet will be in front of you
Yes, sir.
in your computer.
Yes, sir.
You will find that one student
Yes, sir.
is getting these marks in first month.
Yes, sir.
First week it was very good, second week it was very good, third week it was not good,
Yes, sir.
fourth week it was worst for one teacher. Look at the other teachers, what they did. Ask your Excel non-teaching staff
Yes, sir.
that these 50 observations are there
Yes, sir.
for one student.
Yes, sir.
They can create a graph of that student for all these 5 attributes.
Right, sir.
And you can very well understand the student is very good for teacher 1, very good for teacher 2, very good for teacher 3, but very bad with teacher 4.
Right, sir. Right.
The student is very good for 3 teachers and not so good for the 4th teacher. That means he is not able to understand the 4th teacher.
Right. Right. Right, sir.
If a student is dull, he will be dull with all 4.
Right.
If he is not good with one teacher in this month,
Yes, sir.
that means you need to rectify the problem with that 4th teacher and the student. Otherwise, it will turn at the end of semester a very bad understanding with the student.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes.
Am I clear with you all, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Clear.
For everyone, am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Principal, sir, I am giving you another exercise.
Yes, sir.
You create 10 attributes of a teacher.
Yes, sir.
For every month,
Yes, sir.
give 5 attributes of a teacher. For example, whether you are, what were the eye contact. First, suppose it is eye contact,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Second is ability to ask question.
Yes, sir.
Third is interaction with the student.
Yes, sir.
Fourth is pace of my lecture.
Yes, sir.
Fifth is creating live examples in the class.
Yes, sir.
You had given an Excel sheet to the teacher
Yes, sir.
with these 5 attributes.
Right, sir.
Teacher is teaching 3 classes every day for different sections,
Yes, sir.
right?
Right, sir.
So at the end of the month, the teacher will teach somewhere around 40, 50, 60 classes.
Right, sir.
After every class, teacher will give himself marks. How he had performed in that class.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Out of these 5 attributes, eye
Yes, sir.
contact,
Yes, sir.
whether in this class he was able to do the eye contacts properly,
Ask question.
give 9. Give 9.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Teacher himself is giving to his own assessment.
Yes, sir.
In eye contact, he is giving 3. I was
Yes,
not
sir.
able to do the eye contact because I was engrossed in the blackboard and writing over there, so I failed to make eye contacts with the students every time because the topic was like that.
Yes, sir.
So since he was not able to make eye contact properly in the whole of the class,
So,
he has given 3 to himself.
yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So out of these 5 different abilities, he marked himself every time.
Okay.
And the next month, during teachers' principals meeting,
Yes, sir.
you ask them, what are the best attribute you exhibited last month?
Okay. Right, sir. Right, sir.
Give 2 best. They will say 2 best. That
Okay.
means next 3, it is a problem.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Do not ask problem. Ask the best,
Okay.
right?
Okay.
Create an Excel sheet with you.
Sir,
Because these are the 5 attributes given to all teachers.
yes, sir.
So, for example, 20 teachers are in your college.
Yes, sir.
Out of these 20, 10 has said eye contact was very good.
Yes, sir.
That means 10 were not having eye contact very good.
Yes, sir.
Likewise, out of these 5 attributes, you will have 4, 5, 6, 7 teachers who has done very good in that.
Yes, sir.
So you create an atmosphere every week. You ask those teachers who has done very good in eye contact
Yes, sir.
to teach everyone for 45 minutes
Yes,
how
sir.
to do eye contacts, how they exhibit eye contact skill in the class.
Yes, sir. Yes,
You also sit over there. Everybody is sitting, and these
Yes, sir.
5 teachers who has done very good in eye contact, according to them,
Yes, sir.
they will tell us what is their experience, how they do in the class, so that we can all understand. Let it be an exercise of 30 minutes.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
So in the 5 week of a span, all 5 attributes, the best who has done will teach others.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So every teacher will get an opportunity to teach others. That
Okay.
you need to verify that everybody should get an opportunity. So
Right,
there
sir.
should not be any bias in the group.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And next one, give another 5 attributes.
Okay. Okay, sir.
So at the end of the semester, at the end of 6 months, it will be around 30 attributes.
Yes, sir.
Teachers are focused on that in that particular month. So they will try to do better in that.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
And for the help, other teachers has taken a class even on that topic.
Okay.
Am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For the rest of the group, I am clear with you all, sir. If there is any question, please unmute and ask. Rajesh sir? Tool room Rajesh sir?
Yes, sir.
चैट बॉक्स में मेल आईडी लिखिए, जो अपना मेल आईडी है जिस पर हम इनसे रिपोर्ट मांगेंगे.
जी जी.
We are giving your mail ID. I am requesting everybody to write a small note how you will evaluate a student and how you will evaluate yourself. Write 2 small notes by end of today and send it on that mail only. The mail ID is shared to you on the chat box. Am I clear with you all? Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Is there any question? Anyone is having any question? Any
Yes, sir.
clarification?
Yes,
Yeah, please
yes,
ask.
sir.
Please ask.
Sir, how can improve the industry linkage? How can
I will come down on that. That is a part of the session. I will come down on that.
Okay, sir. Thank you.
Please ask relevant question till what I discussed today. If there is any question, please ask. Somebody has raised their hand.
लैपटॉप रख लो. डेटा आउट ऑफिस नहीं है ना.
Fareed Sheikh, you had raised a hand.
Yes. I have a question.
Yeah, please ask. Please ask, sir.
Sir, I have a question. If we are at the start of the semester,
I am not able to hear your voice. Please rest everybody. Please mute yourself. Rest everyone. Please mute yourselves so that I can hear Mr. Sheikh. Please, sir.
sir, I have a query. At the start of the admission or start of the
Your voice is not audible. Please write in the chat box, sir. No issue. Please write in the chat box. Your voice is not audible. I am not able to hear your voice.
sir, is audible?
No, sir.
I also shared mail ID, sir.
Okay.
No, Mr. Sheikh, you write in the chat box your question so that I can reply it right now.
Yes, sir.
Is there any question from anyone?
Good morning, sir. Hello.
Yes, sir.
Pradeep Sajawan here, sir. May
Yeah,
I
please.
know the what may be the reason? Hello. May I know
Yes.
what may be the reason why the teacher or faculty is not able to eye contact with the trainee or anywhere? What may be the reasons, sir? Please.
There may be n number of reasons. The first reason, the most common reason are the teacher when enters in the class is so engrossed in delivery, so engrossed to finish the syllabus, so engrossed on the blackboard that he forget to make a contact with the student.
Sir.
See, a teacher need to exhibit various skills at same time in the class.
Sir.
And the teacher is a human.
Sir.
And the human tendency is you do what you love.
Okay.
So if you love to finish the syllabus, you are more engrossed in your blackboard and the concept so that you can finish your syllabus fast. You select few peoples and try to concentrate with that few only.
Sir.
And rest of the class is ignored.
Sir.
Even for me,
Sir.
out of these 100 peoples, I am not calling the name of all 100.
Sir.
So I do not have the ability to contact all 100s here.
Sir.
few names are so difficult to pronounce for me. I wish to talk with them, but I am not calling their name because the pronunciation is different. It is the disability of a teacher that is not able to pronounce the name of his student. That's why the connectivity is not there.
Sir.
I'm not asking question from them. So there are n number of reasons are there. The most important is
Yes, sir.
the teacher is engrossed somewhere
Sir.
and the teacher does not have enough time in the class to have eye contact or invite questions from others.
Sir. And sometimes I have also seen the trainees also not paying a proper respond or anything to make a eye contact. Though we call their names also, please see to me, like that. What may be the reasons of this?
Sir, students are a student.
Yes, sir.
They do not know the importance and they do not understand the importance of eye contact, or they do not have a question to ask.
Sir.
They are not prepared to give you answer. I'm giving you an example.
Sir.
We had certain faculties from Hindi background.
Yes.
Since I'm not speaking Hindi, so those students from Hindi background,
Sir.
they may have certain questions with them, but they are not asking because they cannot fluent in English, so they cannot ask question in English, and they do not get an opportunity to speak Hindi because I am not speaking Hindi.
Sir.
अब just सोच के देखो.
Yes, sir.
Being a faculty, they have certain question,
Yeah.
but they are not asking because the language barrier is there.
Then that is the lacking of the faculty.
That is the lacking of faculty.
Then what is the use of it?
I need to give them an opportunity. See in the chat box, somebody has written even. कृपया सर हिंदी में भी बोलें.
They are doing like that.
So the student has prompting me कि आप हिंदी बोलो.
Oh. Okay.
लेकिन मैं नहीं बोल रहा हूँ.
Okay. What may be the reason, sir, why you are not speaking?
मैं क्यों नहीं बोल रहा हूँ? बड़ा अच्छा. मेरा अपना मानना है कि a teacher need to understand English and he has to speak English.
Thank you.
So it is my responsibility
Sir.
to drag you, to take you from Hindi base to English. I should not give you liberty of your comfort zone.
Yes, sir.
Because Hindi is your comfort zone. आपको हिंदी में मजा आता.
Yeah.
मैं आपको आपके comfort zone में नहीं छोड़ रहा हूँ.
Oh, you are very tough instructor, sir.
I am giving you a tough time.
Thank you.
If I am speaking in English,
Sir.
आपको मुझको सुनने समझने में पूरी कंसंट्रेशन करनी पड़ रही होगी.
Yeah.
That's what I wanted. Give me your 100%.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Am I clear with the concept, sir?
Yes, sir. I am. Thank you, sir.
If so, I will move ahead. Should I move ahead?
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There are various things also in the role of trainer. We do not have much time to discuss all those things. We had separate sessions in our management development program on all those things. Different techniques are also there to utilize on that. But in this program, we had constraints. There was a question. Somebody has asked about industry interaction. किसने पूछा था? Who has asked?
Yes.
Someone has asked about industry interaction.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I ask.
What was the question, sir?
How can improve the industry linkage, arrangement of industry, engagement of industry with the ITI to improve the placement?
Sir, if in my house I am throwing a party,
Yes, sir.
I am throwing a party.
Yes, sir.
Why I am not inviting you, sir?
Because you don't know me very well.
Because neither I know you,
Yes, sir.
nor we have closeness.
Yes, sir. Yes.
That's why you are also not inviting me,
Yes, sir.
right?
Right, sir.
Who is at fault? If Prime Minister is not inviting me, it is whose fault?
This is my fault.
It is Prime Minister's fault or my fault?
My fault, sir. Because
I am not known to the Prime Minister.
yeah, right, sir. Right, sir.
I have not established my importance with the Prime Minister.
Yes, sir.
If the Prime Minister understood that I am the only teacher in this world, he will call me. You are getting my point, sir?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Let's take the question. What are the best initiative an instructor can take, as he has to cover syllabus as well as they face the harsh environment condition? Sometimes he has to compromise with the method which has to discuss, and in the case of Jammu and Kashmir in ITI sector, particularly engineering drawing. Right, sir. Well said. I thank you, Mr. Sheikh, for giving a very valuable question in the forum. Mr. Sheikh, please unmute yourself. Probably we can hear you now.
Sir.
Sir.
Yes, sir.
There are circumstances which is not under our control.
Yes, sir.
There are circumstances, because of those, I cannot give, I'm unable to give my 100%. Right, sir?
Yes.
For example, you are in a hurry to go to your institute in the morning.
Sir.
You do not have time to have the breakfast that was prepared by your wife and served by your wife, but you do not have time to eat. Right, sir? Second day again, the same hurry was there. The breakfast was prepared, served, but you do not have time to eat.
Yes.
What your wife should do? Should she stop making breakfast and serving to you? No, sir.
Yes.
Now she understood that you do not have time in the morning because you get up little late.
Yes, sir.
From the next day, from the third day, she will awake you 15-20 minutes earlier.
Sir,
She will adjust things for you.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes, sir.
Even though if you do not have time to have your breakfast, she will give a tiffin to you. So that in your institute, when you have time, you eat your breakfast.
Sir, yes, sir. Inquiry.
I'm coming down to your point. I'm coming down to your point. Right?
Yeah, definitely.
So the lady select a method so that her husband should have a breakfast.
Definitely.
If you do not have time, she will give you something liquid to eat, liquid to drink,
Yes.
so that without waste of time you can have. So the lady selected a different method to overcome these problems.
Yes.
Similarly, when you are in the class, you wanted to deliver n number of things, and because of various aspects, you are not able to do so.
Yeah.
You need to search a method and opportunity to do so.
Yes.
See, for in the last slide, entire 26 slides were there. I had not gone with the 26 slides. I had concluded it in 15 minutes. The very big concept I had discussed with you in 15 minutes. If I could have gone with the slides, it could have taken me 2 hours.
Definitely.
And I had given you an idea that if you feel that you need additional information in all those, you should come in the MDP, Management Development Program.
Yes.
And I had tried that Jharkhand government tool room should give you an entire recording of the sessions, so that if you failed, if you wish to relearn, you can do it from there.
So it is.
So you need to develop various methods as per this situation. Am I clear with you, sir?
Yes. Yes. That.
And it is not important that I should give you all my ideas, thoughts, and methods in one program. It is not possible, sir. And it is also not possible for you to have all those idea, thought incorporate in your teaching.
Yes.
In every session, if you get one idea, and out of these 15 sessions, you got 15 idea, it is more than enough for me to make you a better teacher.
Sir.
I may have another 100 ideas, but that cannot be wise and possible to give it in 6 days on that 20 hours or 12 hours. It is not possible. It only confuses you. So
Yes.
whatever the time, whatever the opportunity you get, you exhibit your skills, you give the best to the student as per the circumstances. Do not search that you will get an opportunity to do everything. No, you cannot. You may not. Am I clear with you, sir?
Yes. Question shall go for all the ideas. I will focus on such that I know that student can.
Your voice is again not audible. I am not able to hear your voice, sir.
That I have got my answer.
So no issue, sir. No issue. You do one thing. You hold all your questions, right?
Yes.
And we will try to discuss these at the end of the program.
Definitely.
When most of the people will leave, we will try to resolve your problems. Right, sir?
Yes.
Principal, sir, was asking about industrial collaboration. Are you there, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
How many trades you teach in your institution?
Sir, 7 trade.
7 trades.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah. Yeah.
Out of these 7 trades, you must have somewhere around 200 plus students with you.
Yeah. Yeah. 432. 432.
Right, sir.
Yeah.
I'm giving you one idea. Right?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
For example, an electrician trade student can get a job as a mechanic with a electrical distributor.
Yes, sir.
Right, sir?
Yes, sir.
In an SSI unit as an electrician,
Yes, sir.
where he can get a salary of somewhere around 10, 12, 15,000 rupees in a month.
Right, sir. Right.
And there is no career.
No career, sir.
He can work till the owner likes him.
Yes, sir.
And the same person can get a job in L&T.
Yes, sir.
Same person can get a job in railway,
Yes, sir.
where a good salary is there
Right.
and a career is there.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Right, sir.
I'm asking you a question. Do you have, as a principal,
Yes, sir.
do you have a list of 100 industry
Yes, sir.
in every trade
Yes, sir.
out of these 7 trade?
Yes, sir.
Take an example of one trade, electrician.
Yes, sir.
Do you have a list of 100 industry
Yes, sir.
best in India?
Okay.
Do you have it, sir?
Yes, sir.
I know you do not have.
Yeah,
I know you do not have in writing with you.
Sir, I have writing with, because I
You have the names,
yeah, names,
mail ID,
yeah, address, phone number,
contact person, address.
yeah, everything. We have a 135 industry list. So I talk to with them every month and time to time. So industry also will come. Industry will also-
Let me finish.
Yeah.
In electrician trade,
Yes, sir.
there are 10 companies, good companies who normally give employment in your city.
Yes, sir.
There are 10 another companies, good companies who are giving employment to ITI pass out
Yes,
in
sir.
your district.
Yes, sir.
There are 20, 25 good companies
Yes, sir.
who normally give employment to ITI's pass outs in your state.
Yes, sir.
And there are 100 companies pan India,
Yes, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Every company is asking different questions, looking different qualities in the applicant.
Right, sir. Absolutely right.
Do we have a list
Yes, sir.
that these are the 100 companies
Yes, sir.
looking for an ITI pass out electrician,
Yes, sir.
searching these qualities,
Yes, sir.
offering these facilities,
Yes, sir.
having these machines with them?
Yes, sir.
These are the working atmospheres with them,
Yes, sir.
so that you can select for every company, you can select 5, 6, 10 students
Yes,
of
sir.
your electrician trade,
Yes, sir.
that these companies are looking on these things, and these 10 students fits over there,
Yes, sir.
so that I can create an atmosphere there. This company can look with this 10 student only,
Okay.
not to be exposed with all 50.
Okay. Yes,
I'm giving you another example.
yes, sir.
Sir, I said, if Prime Minister of India is not calling me for a dinner,
Yes, sir.
it is my fault,
Yes, sir.
because
Yes, sir.
I am not so important in this world that Prime Minister gives time to me and invites me for a dinner.
Yes, sir.
He is inviting some teachers on the dinner,
Yes.
but I am not so good. That's why he is not inviting me. Or I am not known to him. That's why he is not inviting me.
Right, sir.
Right, sir? Does these companies, these 100 companies you had pinpointed,
Yes,
knows you, sir? If L&T, I'm giving an example, if L&T knows you that
Yes, sir.
this is an ITI in Ghaziabad, this is an ITI in Sikkim, where this gentleman is the principal. His mail ID is this. WhatsApp number is this.
Yes, sir.
This institute has got this type of students,
Yes, sir.
which suits with my requirement.
Yes, sir.
Then only they will ask you, can I have a placement interview with your students?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Now, every time you are requesting them, please come, sir.
Yes, sir.
And what they are doing? Sometimes they are giving you an opportunity, sometimes they are not.
Yes, sir. Yes.
So whether you are known to them or not, that is very important.
Yes, sir.
So what exercise you done so that these industry or the decision makers in that industry knows you, knows the quality of your student.
Yes, sir. Main thing, quality of students. Yes.
So how you create an atmosphere that industry knows the quality of your student.
Yes, sir.
Let's move in the presentation. We will got to know a number of ideas. See, there are two things, sir. One, you require a number of things from the industry.
Yes, sir.
You want industry to help your student for on-job training,
Yes, sir.
internship, and the placement final.
Yes, sir.
You want industry to give you opportunity to have an industrial visit with them.
Yes, sir.
It is all you want with industry.
Okay.
Industry do not want anything from you, sir. Just for last 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, any industry has written you, principal sir, please help me in this. I require your support on this.
Yes, sir.
Just last for 3 years, any industry has requested you, please help me in this.
Sir, but in my institute, so many company come and take the student.
No, forget about it. It is your solution.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They had requested, they had accepted your request and helped you out, your students, get their job and everything. Apart from these placements, whether any industry has asked you to help in other aspects?
Okay. Yes.
Sir, technically, theoretically, you are having a number of faculties with you.
Yeah.
And all these faculties are really learned it, understand the concept, theoretical aspects.
Yes, sir. Yes.
These industries are looking for the refresher course for their employees.
Yes, sir. Yes. Yes, sir.
They had called any of your faculty?
Yes, sir.
Or whether you had given them opportunity that we are here, we can teach you this. You are a teacher, you can only teach. You
Yes.
cannot do any other thing.
Yes, sir.
You can only teach, sir. You cannot do anything else. You cannot help industry in any other way except on teaching.
Yes, sir. Yes.
The second help, you are having a workshop with you,
Yes, sir.
a big workshop, say 20, 30, 50 sitting places with a huge number of semi-trained employees, technicians.
Yes, sir.
Say, for example, in your institute, you must have 300, 400, 500 students.
Yes, sir.
So the 500 semi-trained students are there and your workshops are there,
Yes, sir.
which is not being used after the class hours.
Yes.
If the industry understands these things. At times, when they got flood of their orders, I'm giving an example. I'm an industry making, let it be, inverter.
Yes, sir.
I had the production capability of 100 inverter every month.
Yes, sir.
And suddenly I got 500 inverter order to supply in a month.
Yes, sir.
Certainly I will accept the order, but in my workshop, in my factory, I can only manufacture 100, or most to most, if I take certain shift, it can go up to 200. So for the 300 manufacturing of these inverters, I require some other outside help.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
They can use your factory, workshop, and your student to manufacture at least up to certain level
Yes, sir.
under their supervision.
Yes, sir.
If they understood that this is an organization where I can utilize their workshop, where I can utilize your students, they will change the workshop machineries also, so that you can create as per their desire, as per their need, you can manufacture.
Yes, sir.
And your students will also get an hand-to-hand experience in real-time working.
Yes, sir.
That need to be, the offer need to be given to the others and create an atmosphere of mutual benefit.
Yes, sir.
Second, sir, you are having 20 faculties. Out of these 20 faculties, you must have few faculties with you. Those are very good in certain aspects,
Yes, sir.
certain theoretical aspect.
Yes, sir.
Everybody, every faculty is good in one or another aspect.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So, do you create an atmosphere? Do you create a linkage with the industry that you are ready to resource your faculty to them
Yes,
for
sir.
certain modernization, certain rectification, certain new idea generation?
Yes, sir.
Sir, you need to tell the industry that you are very good in academics.
Yes, sir.
Second, you need to inform the industry that I know, based on your own understanding, that you are looking for this type of student.
Yes,
You are
sir.
looking for these qualities from a pass out.
Yes, sir.
Next year, we will approach to you for the placement, and we are preparing our students on all these aspects.
Yes, sir.
Is there any additional area you want the students should be prepared? Please let me know.
Yes, sir.
And that has been done 1 year before the placement.
Yes, sir.
You are informing the industry that we are serious to create an employee ready to work for them.
Okay, sir.
To request industry, please give us assignment for my students so that we can create an employment force suitable for you.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
If you approach 100 industry, send a mail, give an assignment so that I can prepare a student for you, 10 will respond.
Yes, sir.
So at least this 10 industry
Yes, sir.
understood that this institute is serious in placement.
Yes, sir.
So you need to create an atmosphere with your placement cell.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
You need to create an atmosphere that these industry people will visit your institution
Yes, sir.
physically or virtually and meet with the students. If you are calling them for a lecture over video,
Yes, sir.
if you request 100 people, 10 will accept.
Yes, sir.
And if they will come down to give a lecture, they will have the understanding what type of a student you are having.
Yes, sir. Yes.
When the student is applying to me for on-job training or for the normal vacancy,
Yes, sir.
now it is an era of visual, not a written resume is over useful. You need to send a video resume, and in that video resume, I must understand that the student is job fit for my industry. He knows what I am looking for and what the student has to do in my industry.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
I'm giving an example, sir.
Yes, sir.
Think you are L&T cement plant,
Yes, sir.
right? Using X company's mixer over there in your L&T cement plant.
Yes, sir.
And as a student, I am telling you that, sir, I have the capability and knowledge to work on X company mixer plant.
Yes, sir.
You feel very good
Yes, sir.
that, okay, I had the X company mixer plant and he knows how to work in that company. So he can be used from day one. Let's try with him.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I clear with you all, sir?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay. Yes. I understand everything.
For everybody, am I clear with you all, sir? Please write in the chat box if I am understood. Since we need to cover various things, the placement or the interaction with the industry is primarily a job of a principal or the departmental head or the promoters. So we had incorporated this topic in depth in the management development program. Here only I wanted to tell you that being a faculty, how you can contribute in the placement. Right, sir? Should I move ahead? Any question from anyone? Do you have any question? किसी के मन में कोई सवाल है? Someone has wrote a question in the chat box. I'm not able to read your question in the chat box. If you have written anything, please unmute yourself and ask. अगर आपने कुछ क्वेश्चन लिखा है तो अपने को अनम्यूट करें और पूछें। मैरीना सांगमा, मैरीना सांगमा, कोई प्रश्न है तो आप अनम्यूट करें और पूछें।
Hello, is it audible, sir? My voice is audible, sir.
Yeah, ma'am.
Sir, like
Yeah,
in
yeah.
Meghalaya,
Yes, ma'am.
सर हमारे यहाँ पर इंडस्ट्री नहीं है सर, बहुत कम इंडस्ट्री है। सो हमारे जो जितने भी ITI पास आउट ट्रेनीज होते हैं सर, वो सब गवर्नमेंट जॉब के लिए ही होते हैं। उनको गवर्नमेंट जॉब के अलावा कुछ पता नहीं चलता। और हमारे पास प्लेसमेंट के लिए भेजने के लिए भी सर आउटसाइड स्टेट जाना पड़ता है, जो बहुत स्टूडेंट को प्रॉब्लम होता है सर, जो कभी बाहर नहीं गए हुए हैं, जैसे पेरेंट्स भी उनको भेजना नहीं चाहते हैं सर। सो इन सच केसेस हाउ कैन वी मोटिवेट सर? Like for electrician, we have some departments like MECL, and then we have Doordarshan and radio stations where our electrician students are absorbed. Then for mechanics, fitter, like mechanical draftsman, surveyor, we don't have the placement areas where we can place them, sir.
I got
That
your
is my
point, ma'am.
question. Okay, sir.
I got your point, and very valid question is there.
Yes, sir.
Ma'am, any organization, any institute which is in remote place, and particularly the places in the region of Assam, industries are very less over there. Local industries are not there.
Yes, sir.
So they, for the industry job, they need to come down nearby industrial town of metros.
Yes, sir.
And for them, moving from these cities, say for example, Tripura, Tura, Guwahati, Manipur, Meghalaya, or Sikkim, to come down to Pune to work.
Sir.
It's not easy.
Yes, sir.
And people may not accept.
Yes, sir.
But see the objective and mood of the big company of India, situated in big cities like Pune, like Bangalore, like Noida.
Yes, sir.
Right?
Yes,
Just
sir.
see the mood of these big organizations. They prefer candidate from remote areas. They prefer employees from remote areas.
Yes, sir.
If you talk about Tata, if you talk about L&T, if you talk about Wipro, if you talk about TCS, if you talk about any big organization, right?
Right, sir. You're right, sir.
You name 100 big company in different sector of India, they are looking for the employees from small towns or the remote towns.
Yes, sir.
There are two reasons behind. If a trained person from Meghalaya is coming to Pune,
Yes, sir.
it is only and only to work.
Yes.
If somebody has come down from Tripura to Bangalore,
Yes, sir.
it was only that the person wanted to work in Bangalore,
Yes, sir.
in that company. And the dedication of the person will be 200%
Yes.
towards his job.
Yes, sir.
Since there is no relative in the Bangalore or in
Yes.
Pune, he will not take leaves.
Yes.
He will take only annual leave to go back to his hometown.
Hometown.
Rest whole of the year, 360 days, 330 days, 340 days,
Yes, sir.
he will remain working very hard over there.
Yes, sir.
No interaction from outside world. So he will not go to the cities to enjoy his life.
Yes, sir.
He will remain in the quarter. He will remain in the factory area. take rest in his quarter
Yes,
and do
sir.
work in the factory.
Yes, sir.
Else, the person from Pune getting a job in Pune has a number of pleasure times in Pune.
Yes, sir.
Every time they will be late, every time they are whole night, they are awakened because they had gone to a disco. So a number of things are there. Various disturbances are there.
Yes, sir.
So big organizations are also looking from the students from the pass outs of these small cities.
Yes, sir.
Now, the big question is how to motivate the students.
Yes, yes, that's true, sir.
There are two type of jobs. One is government, another is
Yes.
private.
Yes, sir.
In the small township, 80% students are interested in government job,
jobs. Yes, right, sir.
and 20% are interested in career, interested in thrill, interested in proving themselves that they are best
Yes.
among others.
Yes, sir.
Those who want to prove themselves that they are best from the lot, they can do miracles if given liberty to work. They will go for a private organization.
Right, sir.
Rest will not get motivated, will not go to the private organization.
Right, sir.
These 20%, those who are interested to work in private organization, it is the responsibility of your placement cell to make them opportunity to really big organization of India.
Yes, sir.
You select 100 big organization of India, irrespective where these organizations are.
Okay, sir.
If the organization is big, it must have a township, must have a place to stay, hostel, quarters, everything will be there.
Yes, sir.
You select these 100 organizations, start connecting with them.
Right, sir.
I'm pretty sure this organization has not got any offer to interact, to connect with any of ITIs situated in Meghalaya other than you, or situated in Sikkim other than you.
Okay, sir.
They also want to exhibit that they are having a pan-India presence as per the employee is there.
Yes, sir.
And their list, these 5 states are there. From these 5 states, no employee is working with them. They also want certain employees from these areas,
Yes,
so
sir.
that they can claim that they have the pan-India presence.
Yes, sir. Right, sir.
It is not only your requirement, it is the requirement of all big giants.
Yes, sir.
They want employees from everywhere.
Right, sir.
So now we need to create an atmosphere. You need to have a situation
Yes,
so
sir.
that you can interact with them. Am I clear with you, man?
Yes, yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Am I audible?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Mohandas Sharma ji. And Dr. Sapna.
Yes,
Please
sir.
unmute yourself so that I can talk.
Yes, sir.
Doctor, you entered in a restaurant
Yes,
with
sir.
an objective to have your dinner,
Right, sir.
right?
Yes, sir.
Does the waiter of that restaurant will serve you food without taking orders from you?
No, sir. He will first take the orders.
So he has to give an option that is in form of a menu card that these items are available, and you select few items as per your interest and taste.
Right, sir.
मोहनदास जी आप म्यूट हो लें, आवाज इको हो रहा है आपके?
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes, sir.
Now I am audible?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Sorry, it was I got disconnected because the internet connectivity has gone. Dr. Sapna, we were talking that you entered a restaurant
Yes, sir.
and the restaurant has given you an option that these are the dishes available with them. Number one.
Right.
Number two, out of these dishes, you had selected certain things for yourself.
Right, sir.
And they served those things which you ordered to you.
Right.
So that is customized.
Right,
right?
sir. Yes, sir.
You visited in a party in a marriage, a party of a marriage, where
sir.
all the options of dishes are being placed on various buffet tables.
Okay.
You roam around and select what you wanted to select. Right, ma'am?
Yes, ma'am. Yes, sir.
Why these different dishes are available in a restaurant or in the dining table of these parties? 6 variety of vegetable, 10 variety of non-vegetables, 3, 4, 5 variety of bread, 3, 4, 5 variety of rices. Why it is?
Because every individual may have different choices, sir.
Every individual is having different preferences.
Right.
Ma'am, in your classroom, you had 50 students. Why you are treating all those students at par?
Because we already have...
Every student is a different student.
Right, sir.
Their ability and likings are different.
Right, sir.
My same lecture is very good for a set of a student, and for other set of a student, it is useless.
Right, sir.
For example, if you are a non-vegetarian,
Okay.
the vegetarian foods you may like, you may not like. But for a vegetarian, he definitely does not like all non-vegetarian foods.
Absolutely, sir.
So in your class, do you know what your students are liking?
Not exactly, sir.
Do you know in your class who is vegetarian, who is not, who is non-vegetarian? If you know that, you can serve proper food.
Correct, sir. I got
You
your
are
point.
getting my point.
Yes, sir.
Are you able to see the presentation?
Yes. Yes, sir. I can see.
So every student is having a different learning style. What is the learning style? See, ma'am,
Yes, sir.
you may love to do your works in different sequences.
Right, sir.
For example, you get up in the morning and have a bed tea. Or you get up in the morning, do not have a bed tea, do not eat anything before you take your bath. Or you get up in the morning and you take your bath once in a week. It all depends.
Right.
It varies from one to another. Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir. Right.
So we need to understand how do you like to learn from the student perspective. Because if I know what you like, I can serve you that only.
Exactly, sir.
Ma'am, you visited a departmental store to buy a cloth for yourself.
Okay, sir.
That store is having 10,000 plus dresses. But you are not happy with their stock. You are happy that what you wanted to buy, they had shown you that.
Right, sir.
If you went to buy a sari and they are showing you jeans and t-shirts, Are you going to be a happy customer?
No, because my desire has not been fulfilled.
So the shopkeeper has to ask you what is your desire, what you wanted to buy.
Right, sir.
He has to understand your likings.
Right, sir.
You may or you may not like deep colors.
Okay.
You may or may not like light colors. You may looking for a fashionable designer clothes. So everybody is looking at different.
Yes, sir.
Based on your expectation, the shopkeeper is showing various clothes to you and you are purchasing.
Yes, sir.
So being a teacher, I need to know what my students are expecting in this class.
Absolutely, sir.
There are 3 different learning style of a student.
Okay.
We can discuss in various things over there. I am not going in depth on all those aspects. I am just asking you to concentrate only on one thing. Certain students are learn visually more.
Right, sir.
Certain students are able to learn when they hear.
Hmm.
Am I clear with you, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
So the visual learners
Yes, sir.
are able to see and read and then understand.
Yes, sir.
So if there is nothing to see in the blackboard or in the chart, in the model, they feel incomplete teaching.
Okay, sir.
So they need to read somewhere. They need to see something.
Okay, sir.
You are getting my point, sir, man?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So if they are in type of a learner who learn by seeing, by visualizing, by observing, then the picture, diagram, cartoon, demonstrations, everything should be there. Or something should be there so that they can see and understand.
Hmm.
Am I clear?
Yes, sir.
So it may be a map, it can be a draft, it can be a diagram, photo, illustration. But some learners, some students are, they only learn by listening and talking.
Right, sir.
The visual learning, if the graph, the plot, the chart, the blackboard, it's okay. But they are more interested in your words. You need to talk.
Right.
Am I clear with you?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
There are other aspects. The auditory learners, they learn when they hear and they see. And they get an opportunity to speak. If in the whole of the class, if I am not giving you an opportunity to speak, and if you are auditory learner,
Okay, sir.
you will not learn.
Okay, sir.
Ma'am, you use pressure cooker in your house?
Yes, sir, we do.
So that pressure cooker need to release pressure at the interval of times.
Right, sir.
Similarly, an auditory learner need to give an opportunity to speak.
Exactly, sir.
If he do not get an opportunity to speak, he will not ready to learn.
Right, sir.
There are tactical learner. The third quality of learner is tactical learner. They learn only through doing. They remember activities. By temperament, they are creative people.
Okay, sir.
So we have three types of learner in the class as a majority. One,
Yes, sir. Audio, visual, and tactile.
right. The three types of learning people are there. And for a teacher, you need to have in menu everything.
Okay, sir.
If you entered in a restaurant and restaurant says, madam, this is vegetarian restaurant. We do not have anything non-vegetarian dish. And you are hardcore non-vegetarian. You will leave the restaurant immediately.
Right, sir.
So the student who is of tactical learning, if you are not offering tactical learning in the class, they will create a disconnect with you.
Certainly, sir.
They cannot leave your class, but they will leave your class mentally.
Right, sir.
So a group of your friends has visited a restaurant to have dinner. Two is non-vegetarian and rest are vegetarian. Restaurant is vegetarian.
Right.
They told you that we do not have non-vegetarian food. So all 10 will come out because non-vegetarian food is not there.
Right.
The restaurant is able to serve 8 people. They lost 8 customers over there because they do not have non-vegetarian.
Right, sir. Absolutely.
So you need to understand the learner's quality, then only you can offer things. And you need to offer everybody every time.
Right, sir. I agree with you.
I'm not going in depth of all those things.
Okay, sir.
I'm just dragging you with the presentation so that you can see the presentation.
Okay, sir.
Sir, it is not a matter to agree with me. It is a matter to use these things while you are teaching. To remember these things while you are in the classroom. See at your lesson plan whether these lesson plan is able to cater all these 3 type of learner students. You need to analyze your lectures that you are able to address all these 3 type of learner students in your class. Am I clear with you, Dr. Sapna?
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
So now, my request to all of you, since we understood there are 3 different type of learners in the classroom, I need to offer my lecture to all these 3 classes, 3 type of learners. So entire lesson plan, you need to relocate, relook into that and ask question from yourself. Am I going to serve to the listeners, your auditories or tactical learners? Is this class offers something or other for everybody? If not, you need to restructure your sentences. You need to restructure your teaching. You need to restructure your ways of teaching in the class. Am I clear with you, ma'am?
Yes, sir. We need to again revisit our lesson plans, and we need to provide facilities for all the 3 kinds of learner. Only then we can be successful, sir.
Normally, we are only suitable for auditory and the first quality of the student. For the tactical students, we are not offering much.
Yes, sir.
Because we do not have time to involve the group discussion or visual effects or logical sequences or various role plays, quizzes. We do not give the opportunity to do or act or participate.
Yes, sir.
We need to involve the class, link the class experiences with the outside world. Relate class concept to your own life or the life of your student. Ask question, offer criticism.
Right, sir.
Do not get distracted. Students are very smart. They will distract you from the main topic and take you somewhere else. So you need to understand when to come back.
Sir, practical classes doesn't come in tactile.
Yes, it comes. It comes in tactical system.
Okay.
When you offer them a practical class in the workshop, it is tactical classes. You give an opportunity to those students who are not good in theory, not good to give you definitions, but they are good to work at.
Okay, sir.
Am I clear with you all?
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir.
Any question from anyone? Anyone wants to ask any question? Do you have any questions? Even we are not getting feedbacks from 10 plus students. 10 plus participants are not sending feedbacks. I request everybody, please send feedback. Number one. Number two, we had given one more exercise to you today that you need to write how you are going to evaluate your students and how you are going to evaluate yourself. And send these two assignments in the mail. Mail ID is shared with you. Dr. Sapna.
Yes, sir.
Tomorrow we will be discussing in a different aspect of a teacher.
Okay, sir.
Madam, I want it from you that you should give 100% in your classroom.
Yes, sir.
Right, ma'am?
Yes, sir.
I want you to do a number of things before the class, during the class, and after the class.
Okay, sir.
Is it possible for any teacher, if he is disturbed in his home, or if his finances are not managed, or his personal life is not managed, if his professional life is disturbed, is it possible for a teacher to exhibit all these quality in the classroom?
No, sir. Actually,
sir.
theoretically, it is said like professional life and personal life should be kept separately, but somehow or the other it affects each other. So we cannot give 100% if we have some personal problems like finances that you have mentioned.
It is two sides of one coin. You cannot separate the professional or personal life.
Right, sir.
For the professional life associates, your personal life associates are different. They should be kept apart. The personal life associate should be kept alone from the rest of your professional life associates. But for you, your personal and professional life has got impact on you.
Right, sir.
That is not separated. Right? So tomorrow we will be more concentrated on how to create a proper human being, a teacher, a family person, a teammate in the professional system. We'll be focused on all those things. Is there any question from anybody? आप unmute करें और जरूर पूछें. Marina Sangma has asked, I have a question, sir. In my case, I feel I need all three type of learning styles, sir, but more on tactical or practical. Ma'am, based on your subject, what subject you are teaching in the class, the mix of these three aspects can be of different proposition. It may be more on visual or it more on tactical. Depends upon your topic to be covered in that lecture 1 and the ability and quality of the students in your class, the capability of your class. So with two different things, the intermix of these three different type of learning styles are different. Sometimes you are more focused on tactical, sometimes you are more focused on theoretical, sometimes you are more focused on other learning styles. I am repeating the assignments now. You need to write in a page, in the Word page, or in a page on send it, scan and send it, whatever you wish to. You need to write a paragraph of say 100 words, how you are planning to evaluate your students every day, and how you are planning to evaluate your teaching yourself. These are the two different things. I wish you should write it up and send it on the mail ID given. You also need to send a feedback form filled, send it today evening by 8 o'clock. Is there any question? राजेश सर, आप हैं?
यस सर.
मेरा रिक्वेस्ट है सभी लोग अगर अपना कैमरा ऑन कर सकते हैं तो ऑन कर लें. Requesting everybody, if you are able to on your camera, please on your camera so that we can have a group photograph. राजेश सर, आप एक group photograph ले लें. And for everybody, if you are taking a group photograph, please send it in a WhatsApp group so that everybody can have the photograph.
Okay, sir.
Last time when group photograph has been taken, most of the people are not in the frame. So please see that you are in the frame so that a good photograph can be taken. Rajesh sir, photograph ले लिया? Thank you everybody. Thank you. Thank you for joining today. We'll meet tomorrow at 9:45. Thank you everyone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
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 Thank you, sir. Thank you, sir.